Howdy, y'all.
Hello.
It's Ryan and Chris Mitchell.
That's me.
Yeah. From CMG Guitars, which is Chris Mitchell Guitars.
Yes, it is.
Named after Chris Mitchell.
And it's kind of redundant. I realize people have said it's CMG Guitars. Why are you saying CMG Chris Mitchell Guitars?
Yeah.
And I say the same way that we go SSN number or PIN number. It's your personal identification number. It's just
What's your PIN number?
That's right.
My personal identification number.
That's right.
I've never thought about that.
You've never thought of that?
No, never.
Yeah,
heard
it's personal identification number.
That's funny.
That's exactly why.
All
But no, the reason why we do that is because we also do straps and cases and stuff like that. So CMG guitars, CMG cases, CMG straps, all that kind of stuff. So that's why we did it. So we trademarked CMG. That's why we did it.
I like it because it rhymes with EMG.
It does, which
And,
you have in your custom RNAs.
I do, and I have a thing for three-letter companies: RNA,
CMG,
CMG,
EMG.
Oh, ESP. I didn't mean to say ESP.
You meant to say EMG.
I meant to say EMG.
Because you're close with EMG and you just
I don't
said ESP.
sell ESPs.
And I have ESP, so I know that you didn't mean to say that.
You knew that. All right, we're going to do something. This is actually a first, I think, for RNA Music.
I like it.
We're going to play a little game called 20 Questions. So
20 questions.
it's going to be 20 questions with RNA, and today my guest is Chris Mitchell from Chris Mitchell Guitars.
And Devilcat amplifiers.
Yeah.
Devilcat.
Plaid Music.
Right there.
The Chris Mitchell Band. I'm leaving something out, I'm sure.
Well, plaidtoys.com.
Plaidtoys.
Bouncing Betty Strings.
Bouncing Betty. We never even talked about this.
We don't talk about strings that much. Frog Dog Pickups.
Frog Dog Pickups.
Yeah,
A
Plaid
plethora
Music.
of products.
Plethora. A
All
plethora.
right. So what we're going to do is
And some new stuff coming out this summer. Go ahead.
new stuff coming out. I'm just going to ask Chris 20 questions. They're supposed to be short, but who knows what's going to happen. So here we go. I have my notes right here.
I'm ready.
20 questions.
I'm ready.
Question number 1, Chris Mitchell. Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath?
I got to go with Led Zeppelin, man. Zoso was what I played regularly when I started playing guitar, so I got to go with Led Zeppelin on that. But much appreciation of Black Sabbath. I mean, I do, but I got to go with Led Zeppelin on that.
Some of these are going to be super difficult.
Okay.
By the way.
Okay.
And contentious.
Okay. Well, I understand that.
That's
well,
okay. That's a tough one.
Zoso's a great album, man. That's a great album.
I agree with you
Oh.
because I like Black Sabbath, but I
Mhm.
only like the really early records,
Right.
and I like a lot of Led Zeppelin.
It's kind of my jam too. I mean, it's I appreciate what Ozzy did with Black Sabbath. I appreciate the band, but
I love Bill Ward as a drummer.
And
One of my favorite drummers.
and that the tune they did was what was the it was an Electric Funeral when Randy Rhoads was doing the tribute album, which I'm trying to remember which Black Sabbath tune. And was it which was the one with that really long killer solo in it? I want to say it was a Black Sabbath tune. It was Suicide Solution, or was just an Ozzy song?
That's an Ozzy song.
That's just an Ozzy song. That's
Yeah.
right. I was trying to remember that. It gets blurry for me sometimes when I
The
look back.
Ozzy and the Sabbath stuff
That gets blurry.
See, I only really liked the Ozzy Sabbath era, not the Dio Sabbath.
I forgot. Ronnie James Dio sang with
Yeah.
Sabbath. I forgot about that.
There was quite
That's
a bit
right.
of Sabbath tunes without Oz.
That's right. That's right.
So, all right, good answer.
It was like a rainbow in the dark.
It was, yeah. Question number 2 of 20: best Star Wars movie.
Okay. Let me try to be a little.
There's only one answer.
The answer is The Empire Strikes Back. Which, by the way, if you can hear this in the background, is actually playing in my house at this very moment.
Downstairs, Angela and Ashley and Nicholas and Aiden are watching Empire.
And Packer's watching it too.
And Packer.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Darth Vader just choked the crap out of his admiral
Admiral Ozzel.
and
who-
promoted Piet.
to Admiral Piet. That's
Yeah.
right. That just happened.
One of
just
my
now.
favorite. That's one of my
We were about to get
favorite
ready.
scenes.
We were about to get ready to shoot this. He goes, "Hold on, I'm gonna watch him choke
Hold
him
on.
out."
He's gonna
And
choke
we
the
did.
crap out of this
We did.
douche.
That's right. And he did.
He did.
He keeps doing it every time we watch it. He keeps
You
doing
know,
it.
4, 5, and 6 Vader is the best Vader.
Yeah, I would agree with that. He's on a rampage. And at the very end of Rogue One, he was cutting him
It's
down.
pretty good.
He was
Yeah,
cutting him down.
that was nice.
That was
I
good.
thoroughly enjoyed
That everybody. That was like some
Destruction.
fan service right
It's like-
there. That's right.
the best. And that was a great example of it.
That was.
That
You
was
got the-
perfect fan service.
When he threw that guy up, then cut him, and then that
So
was
good.
sick. Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
That was good. So Empire Strikes Back, no doubt.
Best one. All right. Question number 3.
Uh-huh.
Worst Star Wars movie.
Well, let me just put it to you this way. If I were Ryan Johnson, I'd check my inbox. Because I am not a fan of the Ryan Johnson Last Jedi. Because the thing is he spent the entire movie talking about how the Jedi must end, and the Jedi must end. Luke talked about the Jedi must end. Then at the very end, Luke's like, and I will not be the last of the Jedi. I'm like, wait, what? And I didn't like it when I saw it in the theater either. And my buddy Rob saw it right before I did, and he just walked out and said, be prepared. And I was kind of scared, and I see why.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, if JJ pulls out a grand slam on this
The
third
Rise
one,
of Skywalker
Rise
might
of
be
Skywalker.
the worst.
No, I'm not going to say that. No, I don't know.
I don't think it will.
No, I don't think so either. JJ, I love The Force Awakens. Ryan and I were talking about this earlier today. You know, it wasn't his favorite. I loved it. I love Rey's character. I love everything she did. I loved Oscar Isaac. BB-8, you know, with that was like, I love it.
I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it.
See, I loved it. And it was.
I didn't hate. I hated The
Last Jedi. I hated it too, actually. And you know, I bought it on. I know I got it for Christmas on Blu-ray. I did because I got to. I've got to own it.
I think we own it too.
I've got to. But it's kind of like Ryan and I were talking about this when Empire first came out. There was a lot of people that didn't like Empire because it ended on such a down note. It split the team up just kind of like this did, and you know, Luke, I'll never join you. You know, he lost a hand. You know, and it's kind of weird. You know.
Yeah, it was device, but over time, it's become everyone's favorite.
And because
so 10 years from now, if everyone still hates The Last Jedi,
they will.
They will.
Yeah, they will.
It'll be like, you guys are so stupid.
Yeah, that's right. Ryan Johnson had no. What was the movie? He did like one movie before this, and they're like, yeah, you can have the keys of the kingdom. That's another story altogether.
That's terrible.
So shame on you, Ryan Johnson.
Yeah. If I were Darth Vader, I wish he was Admiral Ozzel.
That's right.
That's how I feel.
Darth Vader's coming for you, Ryan Johnson.
Question number 4: standard tuning or E flat standard?
I always play standard. Even when I play songs in E flat, like we do "Sweet Child of Mine," I play "Sweet Child of Mine." I actually transpose the entire thing to D flat. So we play it in D flat. But I play the chord progression D flat, C flat, G flat, and I do the entire solo a half step down. So
it's in pitch.
It's in pitch with the recording, but I play a half step lower. And that rumble you hear, by the way, it sounds like some serious Star Destroyers going on down there.
That's Chris's subwoofer.
They might be in an asteroid belt. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but the odds of navigating that are very slim.
They're really slim, you know. But no, I actually play in standard all the time. Both my guitars are always tuned to standard.
All right.
Yep. A little factoid. You're not going to find this a lot, probably in your neck of the woods. In our neck of the woods, there's a tuning called Vassifu. You've probably never heard of it. You ever heard of that?
I don't think so.
Okay. You'll hear different variations of the word. You'll hear Vassipool, Vassipu, and Vassivu. You'll hear 3 different descriptors of this. And here's the funny thing about that. A lot of guys have talked about Vassivu. If you Google it, you'll find it shows you like 2 Google pages. That's it. And you want, what is it? Everybody will ask what it is. It's my belief that what it is, first of all, what it is it's open E tuning. It's opening. So you tune, E, B, E, G sharp, B, E. It's opening. It's an old slide tuning. You can do it in open E tuning. I believe the word, and have no proof to back me up on this, but I believe the word is simply a bastardization of the word vestibule, which means, of course, an opening. You know, so
vestibule.
Vestibule. So it's just a slang version of that word. So an opening, a vestibule. Vassivu, so it became known as Vassivu, Vassipu, Vestibule. But in the South, we have the Gullah and the Geechee language and things like that. A lot of guys playing blues and stuff like that. The first time I heard it, I was working we had just started Plaid Dot above another music store. And a guy said, hey, yeah, I'm playing Vassivu. And I went, what? He goes, yeah, I'm playing Vassivu. And I went, what? I was like, but then all of a sudden, I knew exactly what it was. And so if you ever hear the term Vassivu, Vassipu, or Vassipu, that is an open E tuning. That's what that is.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I did not know that.
I know. I try again. I'm a music educator first.
If you would have said open E tuning, like, I don't.
You didn't know what it is. But and so if you ever got a customer coming, y'all are playing Vassivu, you're like, oh, sweet. I know what that is. Now you know. And knowing's half the battle.
It is.
G.I. Joe.
Question number 5: Guns N' Roses or Aerosmith?
Okay, man. Much respect to Aerosmith, and I love Dream On and Janie's Got a Gun and Walk This Way. I love all that stuff.
Love It in Elevator.
Love an Elevator. I mean, all of that album. I mean, all of that album's great. But I got to say that Appetite for Destruction is one of my all-time favorite rock albums.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about this the other day.
Easily top 5.
Well, and it came out easily top 5. Easily top 5. And when it came out, I'm 1 year older than you. So I never will forget, I was in 7th grade. My cousin Jason Cooper he's got the musical sense.
When's your birthday?
October 5th, 1974.
74. Okay.
And you're 75, right?
Yeah, 75.
What
Yeah.
month and date?
December 16th.
Okay, December 16th. Okay. So here I am. We're in 7th grade washing his mom's car. She had a new Ford Escort. We're washing it. And he's like, man, so he puts a tape that he goes, man, you're going to love this band. And all of a sudden, it's, that old man, he's a rare mall. And I'm like, what did he just say?
What?
You know, I'm like, what? This guy's so angry. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. I agree with you on that.
But, packing it up. And Jason, he did that in 87. He was right. I love the band. 1990 rolls around. He's got a demo of this band. A demo. He goes, man, you're gonna love this band. He puts it in, and you hear, I'm like, oh God, those chord progressions are weird, dude.
Yeah.
1 year later, we're all wearing, flannel shirts and cut off, and it's, what. Then I'm gonna go further with this. Yeah. But then we get to our 10th high school reunion, or 10-year high school reunion. Jason comes up to me and goes, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be the next big thing. I was like, okay, who? He goes, I'm telling you right now, man, it's going to be Justin Timberlake. I was like, dude, which boy band was he in? I said, boy bands are dead. There's no way he's going to be a big thing. Now, I was like, dude, you're right about GNR. You're right about Nirvana, but there's no way Justin Timberlake's going to be the next big thing. I'd never heard any of his music. I know how good he actually was as a musician, I was wrong.
Did okay.
I was wrong.
He did
but
okay for himself.
GNR, Appetite for Destruction, definitely.
I agree with that.
Okay.
And they idolized Aerosmith.
Oh, well, you can tell.
So they were huge heroes.
You can tell. They both got that dirty sensibility about them.
But they weren't just a carbon copy clone.
No,
of Aerosmith.
not at all.
They put
Not
their
at
own
all.
twist
We
on it.
remember Aerosmith was coined Poor Man's Rolling Stones when they came out.
Mm-hmm.
That bit of grit they had. You know what I mean? That the Rolling Stones had that.
You can see the trail of influence through there, but it's not
absolutely.
just like, oh, you guys really like some Aerosmith, don't you?
No. Well,
It was tasteful.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
And Slash, oh my God, I mean his,
he's still amazing.
oh, he's unbelievable.
All right, which leads us into question number 6: David Lee Roth Van Halen or Sammy Hagar Van Halen?
Okay, the hits that jump out to me obviously are the David Lee Roth days. So I got
They jumped.
I didn't even mean to say that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay, I didn't mean to say that. But I wish I was smart enough to mean to say that. But at the same time, I love the tune Right Here, Right Now. I love that tune.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great tune. But I gotta say the overall
Pound Cake.
Pound Cake.
That album was great.
Yeah, the what?
That album was great.
That was a good album, yeah. But and Come On Baby Finish, that was a great dude. So I can say that much in the video, right? You're not gonna you got plenty of time. Okay. We want to make sure that the copyright police don't chase us down.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, there you go. So, the other thing is, I think that the one thing that gets me, though, is I love the whole Van Halen 1, that first album is just, come on. It's
that
like,
one's amazing.
It's amazing. And, I'm not the kind of guitar player that has ever really wanted to learn Eruption, note for note.
I never have.
I never have either. But,
Ice Cream Man. It's one of my favorite songs.
Mommy Ice Cream Man. Yeah, that's a great one.
Diamond
David Lee Roth
Bad.
kind of took that jazz crooner approach to a hair rock level. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
He was a weird amount, amalgam of like just a mixture of what he could bring to the hair scene. And he did that, all those covers when he did his solo thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Yeah. But I'll say the older Van Halen. I'll say that.
So you're going to go David Lee Roth.
I'll go the David Lee Roth.
All right.
He's giving me the look. I don't know if you saw that in the video, but he went, okay.
All right. No, that's fine. Battery.
Yeah.
Battery is flashing at me. But
oh, man. Okay.
You know what?
You got another one?
You know what?
Do you have another one?
I got
we have another
one
battery
in my pocket.
And after these messages, we'll be right back.
Next question. Number 7 of 20.
Okay.
Strat style or Tele style?
Even though that our Tele style was the first kind that we came out with, the T style, as we like to say in the legal terms.
Yeah, S-type or T-type?
S-type or T-type. So the T style that was the first one that we came out with, as a tribute to my Mark, to my brother Mark. But I got to tell you that I am a big fan. The first guitar I had was a Stratocaster. And so our new model, the Diane, is heavily influenced by that. We took a lot of the things that Leo did right, and we kept them, and a lot of the things that Leo did wrong, we did away with. And I know that a lot of these guys out there are going, What
Who are you? How dare you, sir?
Good day, sir. I said good day. That's right.
How dare you?
Well, you know, the toggle switch is right,
Right.
there in your stinking way. You
Yeah.
go to strum and it goes, you hear the, and then all of a sudden it's down out of phase. So we fixed that.
So you're more of an S type.
I am more of an S type.
Okay. All right. Good question. Good answer.
Good answer.
Yes.
Good question and good answer.
I'm sort of neither nor.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, you don't
if
even...
I had to choose, I would a T style.
Just to spite me.
No, just because really I like single cuts.
Yeah, okay. You do.
Yeah.
You look at his wall, the fool has none of the single cuts on it.
Yeah, see, but what's nice though is because we've ordered a custom mark.
That's right.
Somebody. When it came
But-
out, I played it. I was like, oh my god, I like this.
But last night, as the guy's watching the live view, he's like, "Oh, okay, I want to go ahead and want one of the S types." He's ready. You know what I mean? So it's like you're gonna get those orders as well.
yeah,
So-
there's gonna be a couple come in.
that'd
so
be pretty.
I'll get
That'd
to
be
play
pretty.
them. Question number 8:
Yes.
Flying V or Explorer?
Okay, playing them sitting down is not practical really for either. But I like a flying V. I mean a fly. Okay, Randy Rhoads tribute. Come on, man, that polka dot screaming at me.
Mhm.
It's it's pretty cool. And one of the guitarists that we're coming out with in the future, I won't tell you anything about it. But one of the guitars that are coming in the future is a different take on that. So I think that it's a one of our instructors at the shop, which you didn't get a chance to meet him, Nathan Montalvo, fantastic guitar player, just super amazing, flawless technique. And we're gonna make one for him called the Montalvo. So we'll talk about that later in the future. But
Later.
I gotta say that the balance and the killerness of a Flying V is pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. What about you? You like the Explorer, don't you?
See,
Yeah,
I
you like
think
the
Explorer's great sitting down. Either way, either side saddle.
It's
or
got the nook.
middle.
It's got the nook.
I think it's super comfortable.
Yeah.
These, it kind of forces you to play in like a classical position.
True. Which I play in a classical
Right.
position.
And which is fine.
When I play
'cause
sitting down.
when I sit, most of the time I sit here. I used to do
See,
side saddle when I was
For those of you who don't
younger.
know, that's left leg. Left leg is classical position if you're
Yeah.
right-handed.
Yeah, so that's how I played most of the time. Anyways,
Me too. It puts the guitar up in where it needs to be.
V's just look super sick.
They do.
I don't know, but I've been playing guitar for 33 years. I've never owned one or even bought one.
Well, and you got to admit, when Randy's up there
But I
on
want
his
one.
leg and he's got that polka dot, he's doing that. It's a sweet pose.
I always want one.
I know, me too.
They look super
They
sick.
do look cool. Either way, if you get Explorer or a V, your case is going to be like 8 feet wide.
That's what sucks.
It's going to be 8 feet
It's
wide.
like you got a keyboard? No, it's my Explorer.
It's like you got a double keyboard in that case? No, it's an Explorer, a Flying V.
Okay. Now we get to the serious questions.
Oh, snap.
It's just been fun and games until now.
Uh-oh.
Now it's the real deal.
Okay.
Number 9. Best G.I. Joe character.
Well, okay. Is there a multiple choice or is there a... that really is one of your questions. Okay. When the action figure, Wild Weasel was one of my all-time favorites.
Mhm.
I loved the Crimson Guard. If you listen to my song Christmas 1986, I reference a Crimson Guard in that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but let me tell you a funny story about that. We had a little shop. I don't know if you guys had these out in Texas called Roses. Did you ever have those?
I don't think so.
They were kind of like a before Walmart was Walmart. They
we
were
had something called a Perry's.
okay, probably something similar, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like thrift, yeah, like kind of like
before Walmart was Walmart.
a little bit of everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit. So we had one called Roses, and the funny thing is when Serpentor came out, I was in 5th grade at the time, and I wanted that character. I mean, I wanted that figure something fierce, man. I mean, I had plans of how I was going to play with him, the setups, everything I was going to do to this character. And I'm sorry for these kids that don't get a chance to play with toys. We had like we were the toy.
Empty.
Oh, childhood empty. We had the toy generation, right? So Serpentor, he was the clone from Attila the Hun, Storm Shadow DNA. I mean, he was like the night. So they were building up. The cartoon was building up super hype on the G.I. Joe cartoon, and so I begged my mom forever to take me to Statesboro, and over because we live in Statesboro now, but we live in Hagen at the time, 22 miles away. So
Hagen, Georgia.
Hagen, Georgia. We had nothing in there, and way smaller than Canton. And the thing is so I begged her, she never would take me. Finally, we're in Roses one day I'm there with my cousin Troy and my Aunt Jan and my mom, and I see Serpentor on the shelf, and I'd looked for this figure for months. I see him on the shelf. I mean, I grab him, I hold it up, I run around. I've got to have this. This is life, And she saw the fire in my eyes, and she made that happen. So I would say probably the figure I was like lusting over the most would have been Serpentor. While Weasel was my, I was a sucker for the Cobras, man.
Yeah.
I was a sucker
I'm
for the
talking like,
Cobras.
did you ever read all the comics?
The G.I. Joe comics? A little bit. I had a friend named Andy Jones who read the comics. He walked me through kind of what was going on in the back scene.
I had all of them.
Oh, you did? Really? The
Still
Larry
have
Hama kind of stuff? Okay, so you knew
Not
that.
the current ones. They've continued it on with the new.
They have.
Like I have the old ones from back.
Okay,
then.
right. I remember when Cobra Commander kind of became good for a little while, right? That whole series where his son was dying,
Yeah.
and he kind of, with the new armor. Remember that?
Yeah.
The new armor. I mean, and then he kind of became good for a little while. Isn't that right? If you're a GI Joe
Paul,
fan,
no.
Paul, if you're a big GI Joe fan,
swearing loudly right now.
let me and Ryan know
So, yeah.
if Cobra Commander ever became good.
Yeah, I know who Paul would say is probably his favorite. I'm saying like not just toy, but like character. Like,
G.I. Joe
movies,
character.
cartoons, comics. I mean, toy part of it too. But.
Okay. Well, yeah, I played with the toys. I like so I gave him my own backstory and everything. Outback was also one of my favorite characters. Because he was like, even though he was redhead and I wasn't, I was like, this dude's cool, man. I like this guy. He's ready. He's kind of like, I'm not in the prepper world or anything like that, but this guy's ready. He's like, I got this.
So probably favorite though would be Serpentor.
What?
Serpentor would be.
But
favorite?
yeah, my all-time in my heart, I'll say.
Yeah, somebody's got to be number one.
Somebody's got to be number one. Yeah.
It's okay to be number 2, 3, or 4, or number 70, but
Okay. You saw the Bouncing Betty figure we had from the sculptor. Well, I also commissioned that sculptor to make me a custom Serpentor. So yeah, I'm kind of a problem with that. So yeah.
Okay.
All right. So there you go. Serpentor it is today.
All right.
And I also no offense, Paul Weasel, I love you, man.
Yeah. Well, my ringtone and my text tone for the Bitter Bass Man is a whole string of Serpentor.
You don't have Cold Slither? You don't have Cold Slither as your ringtone? Do you know what that is? Oh my God!
Oh, well,
Paul, you'll appreciate this. Cold Slither, you'll be joining us soon. It's when the Dreadnoughts formed that rock band.
I remember that.
Yeah, dude, that's the coolest thing ever.
Okay.
All right.
Answer Snake Eyes. Number 10.
Okay.
Fight 1 horse-sized chicken or 10 chicken-sized horses.
Oh,
You have to
easily,
fight
I would fight 10 chicken-sized horses. Easily.
I think that would be an easier
Yeah,
battle.
much easier battle. My God, those talons and the beak and the smell.
Yeah.
You ever been to a chicken house?
I've been chased by a rooster before.
Yeah, well, yeah, and they come to snuff the rooster. He ain't gonna die.
They will cut you.
They will cut you. They will.
You have to kick them.
You don't mess around with birds.
Yeah.
You know, you don't mess around with birds.
Okay, that was the easy one.
That was easy. Yeah, 10 chicken-sized horses.
10 chicken-sized horses.
10
I'm so
chicken
bad
size.
though. Like, hurting a horse. It's like emotionally that would be scarring.
Yeah.
I can hurt a chicken. I eat chickens. I eat chickens for dinner.
But if it's between me
If it's me living
and those my little ponies, I'm gonna kick that rainbow-colored pony across the room, man.
I'm gonna live.
But I still love my Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
You know.
Number 11, pie or cake?
Is the cake chewy cake?
If it's cake.
You finally had chewy cake in the South.
That's not pie.
You're right. You're right.
Chewy cake can be cake.
Okay, if chewy cake can be cake, in the South, in this region of the South, we have this recipe called chewy cake, and it's really good. Did you like it?
Yeah, well, it's great.
I made it last night for Ryan and the family, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's so good!" And so they liked it.
It uses cake.
But it's very chewy. So it's not like chewy.
It's not
more
birthday
like
cake.
Yeah, it's not. Oh God, no, it's not cakey. It's chewy.
More like a brownie almost.
It's got the consistency of a brownie, but it's not. It's blonde, and it's not a blondie. So shut up.
Yeah. All right. Number 12. Does pineapple go on pizza?
You know that?
Yes
I
or
see
no?
that question a lot. If you like it, sure. I'll go with that.
For you.
I do it
Chris
sometimes.
Mitchell.
I do it sometimes.
You dabble.
Okay. I flirt with it. I'm pine curious. I can't help it. I'm pine curious.
Well, we're trying to get to know you better.
Curious. I'm pine curious.
We're getting to know you deeper
Did
now.
you see when we took him to a pizza joint the other day too? I almost got pineapple then, but then I thought you guys would judge me, so I was like, but yeah, I like it sometimes.
People would judge you very strongly.
Yeah.
Some people.
I mean, you talk about a guy who's drinking at a
Yeah.
2-liter.
I say whatever makes you happy as long as you're not hurting other people.
That's right.
Number 13. Favorite Marvel movie?
Logan. Logan was awesome. Is
that Marvel?
It might not be Marvel. That's character. Oh, that's right. Was that Sony?
I think so, yeah.
Really? Sorry, Marvel.
No, that's
yeah.
what I meant, Marvel Studios.
Okay, Marvel Studios movie. Iron Man.
Okay, the first one.
The first one.
That one was good.
That's a great movie, man.
It's very good.
Any coming of age, kind of like where you're kind of figuring out your power. That's always, you can't beat that. I mean, remember in Rocky
Mm-hmm.
You got to admit, the montages are always part of that.
That's a good one.
That's right. Iron Man's a great one. Yeah. I think that also
because I didn't say favorite superhero movie.
You didn't.
I should have.
Well,
favorite superhero movie. This is question number 13.5.
13.5 favorite superhero movie. I would say, I know I'm jumping ship here a little bit. Either the original Superman,
Christopher
Reeve, or I also liked. I really did like Wonder Woman, man. I really liked Wonder Woman. I loved it.
It was great.
I loved it, man. When she goes,
best DC movie.
Best DC movie hands down. When she gets out of that trench and she's holding that shield and those shields are going,
very Captain America.
Dude, that was like awesome, man.
It was
that
great.
Was awesome. That was. And Gal Gadot is just absolutely great for that part. So,
all right. Question number 14. I gave you an extra one on that one.
Okay.
This might be like 20 and a half questions.
Okay.
Question 14. Strongest Avenger.
The strongest Avenger? That would have to be the Hulk.
Okay.
I mean, unless you're talking about Iron Man in the... you think Thor is stronger? Oh, he thinks Thor is stronger. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, because Thor, according to Thor, he beat Hulk in the battle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he did.
And Thor did put the Crusher in Thanos, and
end game, he was the only one to even scratch. Well, okay.
No,
Captain America scratched him.
Tony Stark got him a drop of blood.
I said Captain America. I meant Iron Man. Yeah,
Iron Man got the blood.
Yeah, but Thor put an axe in his chest.
That's right.
But he
and then cut his head off. Yeah. Spoiler alert. You should have seen it by now.
If you haven't seen it by now, it's
tough.
That's your own problem.
Yeah. So, okay, I know you think Thor, and you're partial to that.
Yeah.
Did you like Fat Thor?
I did not.
You didn't like Fat Thor? I love Fat Thor.
I did not enjoy it.
He's like huffing it up.
I was like, it's completely wrong. That's not what that is not at all what his character would do.
Fat Thor.
If you read all the old comics and all the other stuff, it's like that's not his character.
Yeah.
That's like having Sherlock Holmes be like, "Hey, we're gonna make this movie, put Sherlock Holmes in it, except he's gonna be stupid
and a redneck."
Hey man, stupid.
Hey Watson.
And you're like,
"Hey man,
that's great. I really love the stupid Sherlock Holmes." I'm like, that's not. See, what I think would have really happened, because you know how Hawkeye went totally like psycho,
right?
Just that's
you
what
think
Thor
would have? You think he would have gone? He
like
if you
yeah, with his whole like. But I know the cinematic universe is not the comic book universe.
Instead, they had him all sloppy, drinking out of big old 2 liters and.
Yeah. All right. So, well, we know who I think it is. Who do you think is the strongest? And it doesn't have to be mine.
No. Well, I mean, Iron Man in the Hulkbuster is really freaking strong, but he's not as a person. So I guess I'd have to say, I think that. Well, Hulk kept those abs.
I feel like Hulk got shortchanged in that last movie, personally.
But he was talking. He got the most dialogue he ever got in any movie.
Yeah.
So let's see. I don't know. It's probably. I don't know. I guess Hulk is probably. Who's called the mightiest Avenger? Is it Hulk?
The mighty Thor.
Is Thor called the mightiest Avenger? Is he? I know he's the god of thunder.
There's a big fight between who's stronger, Hulk or Thor.
Right.
The strongest Avenger.
Right. Well, it could also be Captain Marvel.
Could be.
Yeah, but she's not an Avenger. Right?
They never officially made her.
And Peter Parker wasn't an Avenger.
They called her the first Avenger.
No, Captain Marvel, not Captain America.
I know. Well, he was the first Avenger, but they named the Avengers after her.
It's called backtracking.
Because her code name was Avenger, so the whole Avengers initiative was named because of her.
Okay, very cool.
They all came up with the name Avengers because of her.
Because of her. Okay, I can buy that. So either Hulk, Thor, or Captain Marvel. It's a toss-up for me.
Could be.
But if it's going to be Thor, it's going to be Fat Thor. Big old fat, ugly Lebowski Thor.
No, Lebowski Thor.
The dude.
Right, number 15, Megadeth or Metallica?
Okay, I'm going to have to go with Metallica on this, no matter how people feel about the early Megadeth, or late Megadeth, or no matter how, I know Lars gets a big, a bum rush and all that kind of stuff, and I get it. Mm-hmm. But, you got to give props out for Metallica for being a metal band that had a #1 album. It's a multi-platinum #1 album. They were the first metal band to do that. So and I got to admit, the first time I heard one, I was just sang a little bit on that video today, because I didn't know the lyrics, but it was like...
Well, Metallica by themselves are still selling out arenas.
True that.
Because I saw them like a year or two ago.
Yep, they are. That's insane. That's actually insane to think about that.
Megadeth's not playing arenas by themselves. Well, in South America there.
Right. Well, but still, the fact that Megadeth is still doing it, that's amazing too.
Yeah.
So props out to Megadeth as well, and Dave Mustaine. I know you're a nice guy, and he gave Nathan one of his wristbands. Nathan Montalvo, the guy was just on my. Nathan again plays with some of these groups and so that. So he was at a show, and Nathan threw it out. Nathan came back to work the next day, had the full. He's like, I'm never taking it off. You know, and it was like forever till he took it off.
I like them both.
Yeah.
But somebody has to be number one. So
yeah,
I agree with you. Number 16, best boutique American amp company.
You know, I'm gonna have to think very hard about that one. I'm gonna go with Devilcat amplifiers, baby. You know what I'm talking about.
Shocking.
Yeah.
That was a
shameless plug right there. Yeah.
I have been known for some shameless plugs.
Ask me why.
Why is that?
We're not overcharged. We're not overpriced. Are we expensive? Or are we more than your starter amp? Absolutely. We have to.
Does it cost more than an amp made in China?
Yes.
Yes.
It costs us more to make it. The parts are, our circuit board's American. We build it in America. Our metal is American. We build it in America. Our screen printing, our powder coating, our handles made in America. Our feet are made in America. Mm-hmm. I mean, literally, our knobs. In the last model of our knobs, which is kind of funny. With the new models, we can't get that exact knob anymore. Ryan saw me obsessing about this today. But our knobs are made in America. Our logos are made in America. A company out of if you can see the plastic, it's right there. That's actually made in America. So we build the cabinets. We do everything we do. So that is my favorite American boutique amplifier company. It is.
I kind of thought it might be.
And you set me up well on that one. That was good.
Didn't I? Because he doesn't know these questions.
I don't know these questions. I do not know these questions.
17. Favorite guitar string and gauge.
My favorite guitar string. Okay, so I have been using the Bounce and Betty, our Full Metal Jackets now for about, how many years have I been using them? About 12, 13, 14 years. Before we named them Bounce and Betty, we started marketing them. They're made for us. They don't make this for everybody else. They do different formulas and things like that. But they're made for us by SIT. So we don't have when you came to saw the pattern.
You don't have a string machine.
We don't have a string machine. We don't have a string. We don't have a foundry in the back either, pouring the metal, wrapping the wire. But SIT makes them for us, and I use the 10 to 46. That's what I used. Mm-hmm. Now, given shout outs where they are due, and on the acoustics I use our Bombardiers, our 11 to 52s is what I use in that. Now
I like 11s for acoustic.
Yeah, I do too. I've got little tender child hands, so I don't want to.
You play a really long gig, acoustic gig. You don't want to play 12s.
No,
2 hours.
No, it hurts. Do you play? What do you play? 11 electrics or 9s?
On electrics, 10s some and 9.5.
Wow. Okay, so he's almost scratching the surface.
9.5.
He's scratching the surface. Those are D'Addario, right?
D'Addario makes some 9.5s. I like those. I like the 10 to 52 a lot.
Yep.
For doing like drop D, drop C sharp.
And I like the NYXL a lot.
Yeah.
I like those strings a lot. I don't know if you noticed this, but when I've put those on my guitar, my Ashley, where I've got the and I've got the DiMarzio 36th anniversary, I've noticed that it makes the guitar louder.
Yeah.
Like louder.
They say more crunch and punch.
That would be the truth. More crunch and punch. I agree with that 100%. I don't think that D'Addario is making that up. So
and they last longer.
Yeah, I do.
Than the standard.
Okay, so I change my strings every single week. Every week, because I play gigs every week. Mm-hmm. So I don't play a gig unless they're back to back. And it was a relatively easy gig the first night. I change them every single night. So that
would not be cost effective.
It's not cost effective for most people out there, but
for the NYXLs because they're real pricey.
Right. But you beat a guitar for 3 hours. That G string is only going to go so much, and that B string is only just pushing it. So yeah.
There you go. All right. So people may not know you have your own brand of strings.
All right, Bounce and Betty.
Bounce and Betty.
That's right, Bounce and Betty strings. That's right.
Manufactured for you by.
by SIT, right? And they're made in Ohio. So
but
it's
really not the same as the SIT. It's different formulation.
Yeah, that's right. They do different things. You'd have to get this batch of this string and this batch of this string, and the kind they make for our acoustics they don't even offer anymore. So it's we're kind of grandfathered into that. We kind of worked out. That's really cool.
All right. Number 18. This will be good because we already know your favorite USA boutique amp company. This is Best British-made amp.
The best British-made amp. You know, I would probably...
Let's pretend you don't own your own amp company.
If I didn't
and
own...
if you had to get a British manufactured amp.
You know what? I'm not playing the high gain stuff that I used to play, like when the Marshall. My first amp was a British-made Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
My first decent amp, that is. So I'd have to say if Vox was still making some in Great Britain, it'd be a British-made Vox.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like an AC-15 or an AC-30. An AC-30 is ungodly. It's like run. But you know, it'll be ice picks. Yes, piercing ice picks in your ears. But it'll cut through anything. So I'd say if my best British-made amp would probably be if it was a British-made Vox or and I used to have a British-made JCM, the 25th anniversary Marshall Silver half
Silver
stack.
Jubilee.
I did. I had that.
Nice.
I did, you know, but Marshall to me was always like a dump truck. My brother gave it the best. If you want to dump dirt, that's what it does. If you need it to race, it won't do that. If you need to do this, it won't do that. If you need it to turn tight corners, it won't do that. But it does dumping dirt really well. And so that's kind of what Marshall does. They
do what they do.
They do what they do. That's right.
I don't love Marshall.
I don't either.
I've tried several and different like high-end ones, low-end ones. Like,
Right.
I didn't.
Well, and
love them.
I like the American take on clean.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that the American clean, like you get like in the Fender clean realm.
Yeah.
It's and if you pay attention to what we do at Devilcat, that's kind of what we've done. We've listened to what these guys have done, and it's kind of funny about that. A lot of times people ask, if you've noticed, like some amp companies have a really good overdrive, but a horrible clean, or a really good clean, but a so-so overdrive. So it's very hard.
Why is it so hard to make that?
Because on our Jimmy has a really good overdrive, really good clean.
It does.
It does.
Got one.
Yeah, that's right, and I do too, and I tour with it. So what you have to do if you overdrive it too much, and you will lose reverb too on a lot of amps that they have really good reverb. All of a sudden you go to the overdrive, and in order to make those balance out, first of all you have to have a guy in a company that thinks both ways, that needs both ways. I do. But then to balance out so that you don't get a reverb loop, like you don't get a feedback loop to the reverb tank, to get that really good classic reverb and all that, you have to really wire that to make it so you're not, once you kick in reverb, it's a pain. And thank God we have a Lane White to take care of that.
Right. I like the orange. Like if I had to get a British made, not a British owned, but Chinese manufactured. British made. I like the Rockerverb.
The which one?
The Rockerverb.
The orange Rockerverb.
Yeah.
I've heard the Tiny Terror. Of course.
I've played the Thunderverb, which is nice, but of all the they're expensive though.
Are they?
Like the orange, the made in England.
Made in, yes, they are. What are they?
Are money.
What money are we talking about?
$2,400.
Okay.
For a head.
Okay.
Not a cab, just the head.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, over $2,000.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Like easily.
Yeah.
$2,400, depending on what you get, and then the cabs are pretty choice. I mean, they're up there. But I had a buddy who he had a bunch of them. He had a Mark II Rockerverb. He had a Mark I. I think he had a
So he had the Iron Man version of
these. He had all of these, and I'm like, I played on them, and I'm like, that Rockerverb's nice.
I haven't tried it.
If I had won the lottery, and I had to buy a British amp. A British amp.
How does that work? Hey, congratulations, you won the lottery. Now you gotta buy a British amp. I'm like, oh well, crap. I guess
kind of like that one. The Voxes are, like you said, they're very piercing.
Yes, they are.
The classic albums recorded with them.
Oh yeah,
and tons of my favorite guitar players use the Marshalls too. But
that's right. I loved Hendrix.
But in person, playing a Marshall in person, I was like, I didn't.
Yeah, I can't get the slash tone with the JCM 900 or JCM 800, whatever he plays.
You have
these
to turn
days.
it all the way up. I think.
Yeah, I just
and
can't.
Go stand in another room. Somewhere.
Right, somewhere else.
Okay,
you just give up Sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got?
All right, good. I think that was fair and balanced.
That was fair and balanced. Fair and balanced.
Fair and
balanced.
19. Question number 19. Fender, Gibson, or PRS? If you had to choose one of those.
I would choose PRS. I have a great amount of respect for Paul Reed. Like I think I mentioned this in your other video, and I met him, years ago, and super nice guy, really polite. But he came along at a time, and I like his 25-inch scale is very comfortable to me. I got a love for a Strat too because my first guitar was a Strat, and you got to give it up for Leo Fender for everything he did there.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Orville Gibson didn't have anything to do with it, Ted McCarthy was an incredible inventor.
Yeah.
I mean, at Gibson, Ted, but most people don't realize the thing of Gibson. It's not the modern Gibson; it's everything Ted McCarthy did.
Yeah.
The 335, the Explorer, the SG, the Les Paul, the Flying V. When you think of Gibson, it's Ted McCarthy. When you're in the shoulders of giants like that, I'm gonna go ahead and say that. But anyway, no. But Gibson, all the folks at Gibson, a Les Paul is a great guitar. It really is. But Paul Reed, he's got a lot of things right on that. It's a beautiful shape. I think it was a really new shape that he did. The headstock complements what he did with the body. I think it looks good. It's really good. So I'd have to say that PRS, they build some fine quality guitars.
They do. They may have some really pretty finishes for sure.
They do. Yeah, they do.
I think they're definitely killing the other two companies when it comes to finishes.
Absolutely. Yep.
Cosmetically.
Hands down. Yeah, hands
all
down.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah, Pari I would love to tour the factory to find out some of their secrets, to be honest with you.
They have some YouTube videos.
I think I'll go watch some of YouTube
videos.
videos.
Yeah. I've watched a few.
Yeah. I'd like to find out some of the secrets. I'd like to find out some of the tricks. I'd like to send James. And, hey, James, go take a look at this, man. Go take a look at this. We got a guy in town that used to work at Pari Smith.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. They do a lot more assembly line than we do. So he worked in the inlay. So what he did was, I said, I bet you put a lot of birds and a lot of fretboards. He goes, oh, God, yes.
All the birds.
That's what he did. All the birds. Put in all the birds. That's right.
Well, I realized that question number 20, I accidentally already asked it.
Okay.
So I had it in there twice. Guns N' Roses or Aerosmith. I'm like, why did I put that in there
You
twice?
put that in twice.
I was asleep. I must have been halfway asleep when I was making these. So let me see if I can think of one real quickly.
You want to think of another one?
We got to do 20. Well, we kind of
20 questions.
We kind of did 20.
We did 20. No, that's a 0.5.
Because
it was
0.5. 0.5.
Any other question that you want to ask Chris Mitchell? Here I am.
Okay.
Again, on my own.
Favorite state that's not Georgia?
If I don't say Wisconsin, my wife is going to kill me.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
That's fine.
see.
You could.
Let's see. My
Wife
favorite
service?
state.
Wife service?
Wife service. That's right. My favorite state. Actually, you know what? Tennessee's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. And I agree with my wife on this. It's a 4-season state.
Ah.
You get fall, winter, a legitimate spring, and a summer. In Southeast Georgia, you get summer and February 5th to the 18th. And then you're back to summer again. And Ron's been down
all
here.
Summer. It's been swampy.
Hot. It has been hot.
It's been toasty,
as they say.
Here.
Yeah.
In the Georgia.
It got down to 77 yesterday while it was raining. The moment it stops raining, it goes back up to like 90, and then the humidity goes through the roof, So yeah.
Tennessee.
Tennessee, I gotta say.
I have driven through Tennessee on the way to Virginia one time, and I was like, it's pretty.
Virginia's pretty too.
Yeah.
Virginia's really pretty. Virginia's a close one on that. So my sister lived in Virginia for a long time. And she lived in Leesburg, Virginia, and it's a beautiful state. The mountains are beautiful there. The snow, you can snow there. I mean, you can snow ski there at Snowshoe.
And in Tennessee, they have a football team called the Titans, which used to be the Houston Oilers.
I didn't know that.
So it's basically.
Wait, I didn't know that's what happened to them.
The Tennessee Titans is
used to be the
formerly
Houston
from Houston.
Oilers.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
I don't know. Another city will buy a sports team.
And then all the guys go, well, I guess we've got to move.
Like the Dallas Stars hockey team used to be the Northern Stars. They were somewhere else. Another city.
That's so weird to me. And see,
Atlanta hockey team will buy one.
Atlanta Braves used to be the Milwaukee Braves.
The Milwaukee.
Milwaukee Braves.
Yeah, which is Algonquin for the good land.
Is that what that is? Yeah, the good land.
That's what Alice Cooper
said. Ever tell you that Alice Cooper heard my tune, The Way That You Are Me, off the last album? I let a former student, a friend of mine, Bubba Lewis, record it. And he was on Alice's Sirius radio show. And so he took that song they recorded, and Alice liked it. I was like, yeah, man, Alice Cooper's heard my stuff. That's pretty cool.
Alice Cooper heard your song.
I like it.
All right, well, that wraps up our 20 questions.
Not quite yet.
Okay.
I have an award for you. I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
It's a gift.
A gift.
From me to you. And Ron doesn't know this. I told him when he got down that I had something for him if he did something. And Ron has a fear of sharks.
Phobia, maybe.
A phobia might. And he said, hey, man, how far are you guys from the ocean? I was like, 45, 50 minutes. And he goes, oh, okay, well, I think I want to go down there and take my kids because they've never really seen the Atlantic. And I went, okay, that's cool. He says, but I'm terrified to get in the water because when we were kids, The movie Jaws was like terrifying.
Yeah, I saw it when I was like 5 or something.
Yeah, I was
entirely too young to watch.
Oh yeah, it was. I was 8 and still too dang young.
Yeah,
because watching that leg drop to the bottom.
I was probably 9 then.
Oh yeah. Well, so it was on TV back then, and they played the uncut version. I don't know how they got away with that.
Yes.
Oh, because it's not a rated R movie. It was a rated PG movie, I think. Yeah, it was a rated PG movie.
Saw it on TV.
That's right. That was before the R rating, and it was Steven Spielberg got. I'm trying to remember the movie he pushed. He pushed one of his movies. Oh, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom was the first movie with a PG rating because of the pushing through the chest. Because they were going to give it a PG rating, but it was too. It wasn't hard enough to be an R, so he pushed to have that rating. Steven Spielberg actually pushed to have that rating. So anyway, long story short, he said, "Yeah, I want to go down there and I want to step in the water because when we step in the water, once you get up to ankle deep, you're."
Yeah. I was going to overcome my fear by getting in the ocean.
So, and another thing is, I always call Ryan. I'll call him sometimes, and I'll call him Lollipop, Lollipop, and I'll sing the song Lollipop, Lollipop, oh lolly, lollipop, and I'll call him and I'll sing it. So I got him none other than a shark lollipop. And look at this. It says Shark Bite on it, and it's a mysterious looking logo, right?
Right.
See that? Look at that.
I see that.
Got him. Watch this. Watch this. If it's its beard and you're in the water. It's like combs. It combs
like,
it.
That's
like, this is going to be his new grooming comb.
You can't imagine my blood pressure right now. Racing.
It's not that freaky.
I'll have to show you the Flipside Music sticker.
Uh-huh.
They have a sticker for Flipside Music.
There's a shark.
Has a little boat.
Yeah.
And there's a shark coming up.
Uh-huh.
And then this
like
boat,
this?
it says SS Excited.
Okay, so excited.
And the guy's got a beard and a Viking helmet on. He's sitting in the boat.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like,
he did that for you.
We're going to need a bigger amp.
Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, so I don't know why, but if you see this shark's eye, he's a pirate.
He's a pirate shark.
Look, he's a pirate shark. I don't know why they even... And then here, if you can see his tongue, there you go. The shark has a tongue. Sharks don't have tongues. They've got that white, pink stuff down there behind all the teeth.
Yeah, rows and rows of teeth.
And how high did you get in the water? It was where?
Well, I actually got up to about here.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, that is like bull shark area right there. That's like that kind of area right there.
I could see him coming in the dirty, dirty, dark Georgia water.
Dude, it is dark.
Yes.
You can't see it coming.
He could have been sitting right there.
He probably was.
Probably.
He was just like, nah. He's from Texas.
I don't want that guy.
I don't want that that Tex-Mex.
That seal don't look right.
That seal's got a furry chin.
Something's wrong with that.
That's right.
Awesome. So that's my trophy.
That is your trophy. Your lollipop. Your shark bite lollipop.
I'm gonna put it on my shelf with all my other shark paraphernalia.
There you go. Anything about
people keep giving me so.
Thanks,
man.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I shot some video of me getting in the ocean.
I know. I can't wait to see that.
Should be fun.
You got like 80 hours worth of video to edit when you get back.
Like 400. Oh. It's gonna be something
brutal,
else.
Man. Brutal.
Yeah. So all right, well, this is the first time we've ever done a 20 questions. I thought it'd be kind of fun.
It is fun.
And your inaugural video.
It was my inaugural. I'm the inaugural video for 20 questions.
Yeah.
With me and Ron and I'm
gonna have to do 20 questions with Adam. 20 questions.
Who's Adam?
Adam Lamar. Everybody who questions.
Yeah. Thank you, Adam.
From Warefoot.
Warefoot.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun thing. I just want to try it out. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. You guys let us know in the comments below. Did you enjoy the 20 questions with Chris Mitchell and RNA Music? If you'd like to see more 20 question videos, please let us know. Give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to RNA Music, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that button over there. Click the little bell. You'll get notifications.
Button, like right here?
Every time we put up a new video, you'll get a notification, so you won't miss it. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, keep the music alive. The music needs you. We need the music. We got to keep it alive for the next generation.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Which I know you do a lot of.
I do.
Keeping it alive.
Keeping it alive. Keep it alive.
Got to keep these young kids learning how to play music.
I mean, you can tell by the way I walk my walk.
And buying guitars.
I'm staying alive.
Yeah, staying alive. All right, y'all. We'll see you in the next video. There you go.
You can tell by the way I'm on my woman's man. No time to talk.